Yeah, Miss Bianca. See, now I know track and field is your first love, and you've shown the WWE universe what you're capable of. And I started thinking, man, I had a thought, and I wanted to know, in your opinion, if you could only take one, who would it be? Jackie Joyner Kersey or the great FloJo Florence Griffith Joyner? Who would you take if you could only take one?
I mean, you're making her mad.
Because listen, in my household, you know, growing up in track, we try not to compare.
I know.
Especially the women, the great women of track and field, because they've both done so much for the sport as women. So I'm not going to pick one over the other. What I will do is say that FloJo has inspired me more, based simply off of the fact that when she came into track and field, she was all about the nails, the hair, the outfits. She brought fashion to track and field, and she brought a different element to track and field that I really was inspired by. And even to this day now, like when I ran track, I have pictures when I was 5 years old, on the track, standing next to girls. These girls in the lane next to me that just had on like t-shirts and like a regular shorts, and I'm standing there in like this one piece tie-dye multicolored one piece. My mom actually did it. She's the one who actually got me started on all of this. My mom loves lipstick and sequins and just these flashy outfits. My mom, like 5 years old, I didn't know. My mom just has me this like crazy color one piece outfit. And it kind of started from there. So I would say that
I love that.
I would lean more towards FloJo. Yeah, I have to post that picture up. I have to find it.
Please do.
Yeah, that's a must. I'm glad you brought that up, though, because, Bianca, arts and crafts is not my thing. I have trouble, like, cutting loose threads off T-shirts. I struggle with it immensely. But we've talked about how you create your own gear and your distinct look. And I was very struck by the SmackDown first match gear, especially because you only had so much time to put this together. How long does something like this take? And can we expect more themed gear like this in the future? Maybe Survivor Series is in a couple weeks. But, yeah, this was amazing to me. That's like sorcery as far as I'm concerned. But
it's taken a lot of practice. I used to do a lot of things by hand, and I'm not a professional sewer. I do not know the proper ways to sew. I learned from YouTube, and I learned from just trial and error. And my husband actually bought me a sewing machine about 4 years ago. And that's when I actually sewed my first pair of tights. And it's been like a trial and error ever since. But I've figured out, I've like figured it all out with what I need to do. But now I can probably make a gear if I sit down and actually don't get up and just like stay on it. I could finish a gear. I could sew it within like an hour to an hour and a half. But
an hour?
Like actually, yeah, just like sewing it, because it's like my pants are literally 3 cuts of fabric, and my top is like 3 cuts of fabric.
Don't undersell it. That's crazy.
And a couple of little like this part and that part, but like the long part.
Can I get a shirt?
Well, I can make stuff for myself. It's like now, it's gonna take me a while, but the longer part. The longer part is the kiss prints and the bedazzling of rhinestones. That's what takes forever. And that's usually what I'm up doing late at night, the night before my match. Is like adding the rhinestones. And I was making that SmackDown gear the night before my debut, because I didn't find out until last minute. So I was up making that gear the night before.
Guys, she's
so casually,
like she undersells herself. But back at NXT, when we'd have these bus rides between cities, she was just sewing away. And there were times that like bust the seam or something. Like, Bianca, can you fix this for me in addition to everything else you have to do? So yeah,
I remember that. I fixed your dress on the bus.
She did. She could do it all. Well, Bianca, gosh, man. I've known it from the moment I met you. You're going to be a star, and you are such a star. You're going to be a gigantic star.